Welcome back to Press Review. Let's start by taking a look at today's front pages in the Middle East. The UAE's Gulf News leads its front page reporting that pro-Moscow protesters in eastern Ukraine seized arms in one city and declared a separatist republic in another, in a move Kiev has described as part of a Russian-orchestrated plan to justify an invasion to dismember the country. The paper also reports that 3 UAE women were viciously attacked by a man with a hammer as they slept in a luxury hotel in central London, leaving one in a coma. The Saudi Gazette leads its front page reporting that 76% of the youth observed that Saudi Arabia's economy has been headed in the right direction of growth in the past 5 years, according to a new survey. The paper also reports that the several members of the Shura Council criticized the delay in economic cities projects in various regions of the kingdom. Israel's Jerusalem Post leads its front page reporting that a senior Palestinian official accused Israel of using the crisis in the negotiations to shore up its list of demands as the US continues its efforts to end the deadlock in the peace process. The paper also reports negotiations over Iran's nuclear program in Vienna are to resume today, and details of a prospective final agreement to the long-standing crisis are to be discussed. Lebanon's Daily Star reports the Syrian government makes clear it has no intention of delaying an election that is likely to give President Bashar al-Assad a third term, regardless of war or politics. The paper also reports that the attacks in Iraq have killed 12 people, while security forces say they have killed 25 militants near Baghdad, amid worries insurgents are encroaching on the capital weeks ahead of the elections. Egypt independently is reporting that Cairo Criminal Court resumed retrial of deposed President Hosni Mubarak, his sons Ala and Gamal, former Interior Minister Habib al-Adli, 6 former top security deputies, and businessman Hussein Salim over charges of killing protesters during 25 January revolution, as well as financial corruption. The paper also reports that pro-Russian protesters who broke into state security headquarters in the eastern Ukrainian city of Luhansk have seized weapons, and highway police have closed down entrances into the city. And now let's take a look at the top Middle East headlines from UK papers. The Telegraph leads its Middle East section reporting that a Dutch priest who had refused to leave the besieged Syrian city of Homs in solidarity with its residents was beaten and then shot dead in his monastery by a masked gunman yesterday. The paper says it is so far unknown who committed the murder. The Guardian leads Middle East section reporting that Britain's biggest drug company GlaxoSmithKline has been rocked by fresh bribery and corruption allegations after admitting that it was investigating claims that it hired 16 Iraqi government doctors and pharmacists to improperly boost its sales. The paper says the move comes months after the company promised to crack down on illegal practices in the wake of another emerging markets scandal that involved the company bribing doctors with cash and sexual favors in China. The Independent leads Middle East section reporting that the Palestinian Presidential Guard has unveiled its first female fighters, headscarved commandos, taking new ground. The paper says gender barriers have fallen in the West Bank, with women assuming posts as mayors, judges and cabinet ministers, or starting their own businesses. And now let's take a look at the top Middle East stories in international papers. China's Global Times East Middle East section reporting that the Iraqi Independent High Electoral Commission has said there will be no voting in parts of Iraq's western Sunni province of Anbar due to clashes between security forces and militant groups. And finally, the Los Angeles Times leads its Middle East section reporting that with the 8-month-old Palestinian-Israeli negotiations entering a state of deadlock, Palestinians spoke about a paradigm shift in the US-sponsored peace process. Mohammad Ishtaye, a former member of the Palestinian negotiating team, said going to the United Nations is a paradigm shift. It means that bilateral talks are not the only answer to end the occupation. And for more updates, please visit Levant.tv. Thanks for watching. Be sure to join us again tomorrow, and bye for now.